Click subscribe to Proper English Online for more real English conversations with native speakers every week. Like my lessons? Support me on Patreon. Patrons can download every worksheet for every lesson. Hey guys, this is Lee from Proper English Online, and this is the worksheet video for Upper Intermediate Lesson 8. Was he flirting with me? So for this one, we're going to learn a few phrases we heard in the conversation. We're going to learn some phrases for giving opinions based on evidence. So saying what you think and then using some evidence to support your opinion. Also, we're going to learn some phrases to show something is obvious. A phrase that shows like, yeah, that's obvious. Obviously, that's really clear, right? Also, we'll learn some various phrases we heard in the conversation, which could be useful. Now, before we do that, let's take a look at your PDF worksheet. You will see on the first 2 pages we have the listening script, but there are some missing words. I'd like you to listen again and fill in these missing words, and then when you're ready, we'll come back and look at these again. So, let's fill in those missing words, and I'll see you guys in a bit.
Oh, hey Marie.
Hey, mind if I come in?
Make yourself comfortable. I thought you worked on Fridays.
Not tonight. Got a night off for once. Thought we could hang out. What are you up to tonight? Any plans?
Well, actually, I was getting ready to go out when you knocked.
Oh, sorry. Oh well. Who are you going out with? Mind if I tag along?
Of course not. I'm meeting Paul for a drink in town.
Paul?
Yeah, the guy in our economics class. Come along too, it'll be fun.
Oh cool. Who else is coming?
Oh, it's just me and Paul, I think.
Just the two of you?
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't want to intrude. When did this happen? When did he ask you out?
Ask me out? No, he just called me the other night and asked if I was free tonight and if I wanted to go for a drink with him.
Yeah, so he asked you out?
Oh no, this isn't like that.
Sounds like a date to me.
It's not a date. It's just a drink with a friend.
Since when is Paul your friend? I've never seen you guys talk to each other.
Well, I saw him at that house party we went to. You know, with Dean's friends. I got talking to him there, I guess.
And what, you gave him your number or something?
Well, yeah, I mean...
Did he ask you for your number?
Well, yeah.
Was he flirting with you? I mean, well, he must have been.
Flirting? No, I don't think so. We were just talking about school and stuff. He's really funny.
Oh, so he was cracking jokes and you were there laughing along with him. No wonder he's into you.
He's not into me. Is he?
Well, judging by the fact that he called you up and asked you out on a date, I'd say, yeah, he's into you.
Oh.
You're so clueless. Of course he's asking you out on a date. What do you think "would you like to go out for a drink with me" means?
I thought it meant he wanted to go out for a drink with me.
Well, yeah, but it's a date, obviously.
Oh, God. What should I do?
Paul seems like a nice guy. He's pretty cute. Go out with him. It's just one date. If you don't like him, then no second date. Simple.
But, I don't know. I'm not really looking for a relationship right now. I hope he doesn't think I'm leading him on. I didn't mean to give him the impression that I like him.
You're overthinking it. Go out, have fun. If you like him, see him again.
Okay.
Okay guys, so hopefully we filled in those missing words and we're ready to move on. I think we'll start today with some various phrases we heard in the conversation. So we can see them here from A to F, and also we have some hints below. So all we need to do is match these expressions with the similar phrases. Maybe I'll do one with you. The first one, I wouldn't want to intrude. I wouldn't want to intrude. This expression kind of means intrude. It means to interrupt or get in the way, especially a meeting or a date, for example. How about the rest of them? So pause this video, match the phrases with the hints. Okay guys, so our first one here we looked at already. I wouldn't want to intrude. We already said that means to interrupt or get in the way, especially a meeting. I wouldn't want to intrude. Don't let me get in the way. We might say this, in this case, for example, the two girls were talking about going out with the guy called Paul, and she said, oh, come along, come and drink, come and come and have a drink with us. Come along, come and have a drink with us. But she said, oh, I wouldn't want to intrude. I don't want to interrupt. I don't want to get in the way. Now, how about this one too? When did he ask you out? Ask you out, ask someone out means to ask someone to go on a date. Very simple, right? This next one. Now, he was cracking jokes. To crack jokes, that means just to say things that make people laugh. Crack jokes means saying lots of things maybe that are trying to make people laugh. It could be a little bit annoying, actually, if you're cracking jokes. Maybe trying to say too many things that are funny. Now, this one too. Mind if I tag along? Tag along means to join a group of people on a trip or in doing an activity. So let's say I ask my friend, oh, what are you doing this weekend? So, oh, me and this person, me and our friend are going to go camping, for example. I might say, oh, mind if I tag along? Can I join you? Can I come with you? Now, this next one, he's into you. So to be into someone, this expression means to be attracted to someone. He or she's into you, he or she's into me, into them, whatever. It means they're attracted to them, they like them. Okay? Now, this one too, I'm leading him on. The girl said, I don't want him to think, I'm leading him on. So lead someone on. This expression here means to make someone think you are attracted to them. Make someone think you are into them, but actually you're not. You lead them on. Okay, so now we've looked at those phrases. Let's move on to some other things we heard in the conversation. So we heard this expression in the conversation. Since when is Paul your friend? Since when is Paul your friend? Since when? Now this one here, this phrase is used to show that you're surprised with some information. So Paul's your friend? Since when? Since when is Paul your friend? When did that happen? And also it could show that you disagree or don't believe it's true. So if you remember in the conversation, one of the girls was very surprised that she said, oh, Paul, he's just a friend. Since when is Paul your friend? I don't think he's your friend. I'm surprised by that and I don't believe it's true. I don't think he is your friend. I think he's into you. I think he's attracted to you. Since when is Paul your friend? When did that happen? So guys, if we want to use this expression since when in other situations, we can use it like this. Basically, we say since when and then we follow it with a yes or no question. Now remember, a yes or no question will have an auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verbs will be, for example, do, did, does, is, are, things like that, those extra helping verbs. So, for example, since when do you like something? They say, for example, oh, I really want to have pizza today. You don't like pizza. Since when do you like pizza? Okay, so I don't believe you want to have pizza. I'm surprised by it. So I would say, since when do you like pizza? Do you like pizza? Since when do you like pizza? Okay, I'm surprised. I'm adding that question after since when. Okay guys, so let's think about our pronunciation now. If we're going to use the phrase since when, which words do we stress in the phrase? Let's pause this video and think, which words do we stress when we use this one here? Okay guys, so we stress the word when. Okay, since when is Paul your friend? Since when do you like pizza? Now notice, again, another thing with our intonation here. Normally, with a yes or no question, we go up. Do you like pizza? But in this case, I'm going to say, since when do you like pizza? We go down at the end. Or in this case too, is Paul your friend? Change that with this one. Since when is Paul your friend? We go down at the end because it's not a real question, right? Okay guys, so let's try and practice this phrase now, practice using it, okay? So I'd like you to look at these statements and show your surprise at them. I've got an example for us here. I've been studying hard recently. Somebody says this, maybe your friend says this. Which friend is it though? It's your lazy friend. I'm surprised. I'm not sure if I believe you. That seems kind of surprising. You've been studying hard? This one too. I just got a pet kitten. Who said that? Well, it was your friend who says they hate cats, who says they really don't like cats. So I'm kind of surprised. I almost disagree with it. And this one too, I want to buy a car. Who says this? It's your friend who can't drive. Now, look at these statements. How can we show some surprise at these expressions here? Okay, so the first one, I've been studying hard recently. Since when do you study hard? Since when do you work hard? What's going on? I'm really surprised. Or the next one, I just got a pet kitten. Since when do you like cats? You like cats? I'm really surprised. You don't like cats. You told me you hate cats. Since when do you like cats? Oh, this next one too. I want to buy a car. Really? Since when do you drive? You don't drive. Since when do you drive? Okay. I'm really surprised by it. I disagree with it. I think it's very strange, right? Okay, so let's move on to some other expressions we heard in the conversation. This one here. Judging by the fact that he called you up and asked you out on a date, I'd say, yeah, he's into you. Now, this expression here, this phrase is used to give an opinion based on evidence. So we've got judging by the fact that, I'd say. We've got these two parts of this longer phrase. Now, looking at this sentence again, I'd like you to see what is the opinion in this expression, this whole sentence. What's the opinion? And also, what is the evidence? Okay, so pause this video, look at this sentence again. What information is the opinion and what information is the evidence? So once again, guys, look at the sentences again. What is the opinion and what is the evidence? Pause this video and think. Okay, so firstly, let's look at the evidence. It's he called you up and asked you out on a date. So before that, we use this phrase, judging by the fact that, evidence. In this case, he called you up and asked you out on a date. So I think he's into you. I'd say he's into you. So after I'd say, we give the opinion. After judging by the fact that, we give the evidence. Okay, so let's have a little practice here now, guys. Firstly, let's think about our pronunciation. So, which words do we stress in the phrase? And are there any weak sounds, any of this sound, when we use the phrase judging by the fact that and I'd say? Just those parts there. Pause this video and think. Okay, guys, so let's take a look. So, judging by the fact that he called you up. Judging by the fact that, we stress these two words. Judging by the fact that, I'd say, we stress this word too. Now, how about weak sounds? Firstly, the. It's not judging by the fact that, it's not a sound, it's the. Again, judging by the fact that he called you up. Judging by the fact that he called. Judging by the fact that it's a weak sound. Anything else there? Well, also, normally people don't say I'd. More likely to say ud, or ud, something like that. So, he called you up and asked you out on a date. I'd say, yeah. So it's I'd say. Not I'd say, but I'd say. Now guys, let's get ready to practice this now. I'd like you to try and make some sentences with these prompts using judging by the fact that, I'd say. Okay, so the prompt will look like this. I'll give you an example. So an opinion, you don't get enough sleep. Evidence, you slept for 2 hours last night. So using this prompt, we can make the sentence, well, judging by the fact that you slept for 2 hours last night, I'd say you don't get enough sleep. What's my evidence? You slept for 2 hours last night. My opinion, I'd say you don't get enough sleep. How about these other examples? We've got you're hungry, your stomach is rumbling. It's making noise, right? Stomach is rumbling. Now another one, you can't afford it, whatever it is. You asked to borrow some money last week. This one too, you're not going to get a promotion. That's my opinion. What's my evidence? Your manager is not happy with your work. Okay, so imagine we're talking to your friend here. What could you say here? Pause this video and try and make some sentences using these prompts, using judging by the fact that, I'd say, opinion. Pause this video and think. Okay guys, so the first one, you're hungry, your stomach is rumbling. I'd say, well, judging by the fact that your stomach is rumbling, I'd say you are hungry. Okay, my evidence, your stomach is rumbling. Judging by the fact that your stomach is rumbling, I'd say you're hungry. Now the next one here. So, judging by the fact that you asked to borrow money last week, I'd say you can't afford it. Let's say your friend is saying, let's give an example here. Say your friend says, oh, I really want to buy this new coat. It's quite expensive though. Do you think I can afford it? I'd say, well, judging by the fact you asked to borrow money from me last week, I'd say you can't afford it. Yeah, my opinion is you can't. You shouldn't buy it. Now, this next one here, you're not going to get a promotion. Your manager's not happy with your work. Say our friend says, do you think I'm going to get a promotion? Do you think I'll get one? Well, judging by the fact that your manager isn't happy with your work, I'd say you're not going to get a promotion. I don't think it's going to happen. So here we can use these phrases to give your opinion with some evidence using the phrase judging by the fact that, evidence, I'd say, opinion. Okay, alright guys, so let's move on to some other stuff we heard in the conversation. This time we're going to talk about this expression here. Oh, so he was cracking jokes, we talked about before, right? He was cracking jokes and you were there laughing along with him. No wonder he's into you. No wonder he's into you. This expression, no wonder. Now this phrase is used to mean because of that, it's not surprising. Because of that, it's obvious. So you were laughing at his jokes. He was telling jokes and you were laughing along with him. So yeah, no wonder he's into you. No wonder he's attracted to you because you were laughing at his jokes. So because she laughed at his jokes, he's attracted to her and it's not surprising, right? No wonder he's into you. It's obvious. Okay, so if we're going to use this phrase, we say no wonder and then a sentence, a statement which you think is obvious. So no wonder he's into you. He's into you. It's a simple sentence. Quite easy to use this one, guys. Now, let's think about our pronunciation. So when we use this phrase, which word do we stress when we use it? Okay, pause this video and think, which word do we stress? Okay guys, should we check together? It's wonder, isn't it? No wonder he's into you. No wonder he's into you. Quite a big stress there, right? Now let's have a bit of a practice here now, guys. So what do you think is true or obvious about these people? And use the word no wonder to give your opinion. So, for example, I only brush my teeth once a day. This person says this, I only brush my teeth once a day. Well, no wonder you have cavities. No wonder you have cavities. No wonder you have bad teeth. Because you only brush your teeth once a day, then yeah, you probably have bad teeth. You have cavities. How about this one though? I exercise for 2 hours every day. I work overtime every night. I go home around 11 p.m. I buy new clothes almost every weekend. And this one, I was late for work every day this month. Now, what do you think is true about these people? Let's imagine. You can use the phrase, no wonder. Use your imagination here, guys. What do you think is probably true about these people? And use no wonder to say your opinion. Pause this video and think. Okay, so maybe a few ideas here. The first one, I exercise for 2 hours every day. Wow, no wonder you're so healthy. No wonder you're so strong. No wonder you're so fit, right? Or the next one, I work overtime every night. I go home around 11 p.m. Wow, no wonder you don't have any social life. No wonder you can never come and hang out with your friends. Or maybe if you have kids, no wonder you never see your family. Next one, I buy new clothes almost every weekend. This one could be a few different ideas. I thought maybe, oh, no wonder you never have any money. Oh, no wonder you never save any money. Or the last one, I was late for work every day this month. It could be, no wonder your manager is angry at you, or no wonder you're going to get fired, maybe we could say. So it could be anything. What do you guys think? Okay guys, well done. Great work. Okay, so in this lesson, we learned some phrases for giving an opinion and supporting it with some evidence. Some phrases, no wonder, that phrase there to show it's obvious, really clear. And also we learned some phrases from the listening, various phrases, often talking about relationships, some of those. Okay guys, I really hope this lesson was useful for you. We'll be having more upper intermediate lessons coming very soon. I've been Lee from Proper English Online, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me today. Bye.